Hello and welcome back to the Livingston Career Mode, and today we have episode 36, which is, I know I say basically every episode, but I mean it's mental to think we're here. First game up against what statistically is the worst defensive side in the league so far. We're not very many games in. I think we're like 3 or 4 games in, if even, into the league. It might actually be more than that, but I know we're not very far in. Good chance here. Falls to Toure. I don't really know what to call him. Booyah Toure, Mohamed, one of the two. You'd think I chipped this shot, but I don't know why it just scooped up really high. Morrison cuts back into Nakamura, and I really like the feel of Nakamura. Unlucky to hit the post there. And Martinez knocked onto the floor, get the ball back into the middle, doesn't amount to anything, end up getting it out to Torres, and we don't get the shot away, which was really what I was aiming for there with Torres, because he tends to get into these positions. I mean, Gray, what the fuck was that? Torres does get into a lot of shooting positions, and it's not I don't want him to ever shoot ever, because that's what it's like. That's what it's like watching Celtic with Scott Brown. Beautiful piece of skill there from Toure. It's absolutely phenomenal. The first half was very frustrating, to say the least, and then second half would come out, end up getting the goal we wanted. Out to Nakamura, ends up hitting the player, cuts back, gives it back to Gray, ends up hitting another player, though I'm pretty sure he put his head to it. Out to Torres, Gray cuts back, finesses, and it's 2-0. I think that's Gray's first goal. Or second goal. I think it's his second goal actually. Very nice finish, I have to say. It does feel pretty decent. He's an exciting prospect, which means he has 86 to 89 potential or something like that. I kept that in there because I thought the pass was quite nice. Get another ball to Toure. It really should be going in the back of the net from where he is, but we're 2-0 up at the 90th minute, so I don't think it's really that big a deal. Hearts' only decent opportunity of the game ends up resulting in a remarkable save from Anderson. We win the game 2-0. But this is the big game. FC Bayern, Bayern München, Bayern Munich in the Champions League. The UEFA Champions League. This is a massive game. It's the unluckiest. Well, I suppose the only other teams that I think that could have been worse for me would be maybe Man City, Bayern, not Bayern, Barca, or Real Madrid. Maybe even Juventus. They'd be up there. But we do have Napoli in our group, and I don't doubt that they will have a good team, but Bayern has a team of superstars. Your Lewandowski's, as you can see there, they've got Sergio Roberto, they've got obviously Manuel Neuer in goal, Matt Hummels, just an incredible team. Luke Shaw, Tielemans, Goretzka, Bruno Fernandes, and then their bench as well, Sergio Aurier, Jack Butland, who's obviously great. Romagnoli at centre back, he's a very good player as well. The weakest player in that team is probably Luke Shaw, and even at that he's still probably better than 90% of this team that I have. So this is basically just a case of trying to hang on. This is one of the only chances we have in this entire game. Hits Neuer, bounces back to Danny, and Danny puts it in the back of the net, and it's so lucky. Honestly, I was actually jumping at my seat when I scored this goal, because it's just like, one, I'd never expected to go up at all. I never expected to score, but to actually go 1-0 up, I know it's at home, but to go 1-0 up to Bayern, just shocking turn of events really. They were absolutely all over us though. I don't know how they never scored here. Lewandowski lofting the ball over the crossbar from the header. From not very far out. I thought this touch let me down a bit. I don't know why Romagnoli never came for the ball, even though it was right next to him. just let me pursue right in, got a corner out of it. Navarro whips it in and he's been whipping in brilliant corners, but Minetti just not really what I was going for. Wanted it to be like the head of your last episode, and if you've never seen that, then you know, obviously check. I thought this was a goal. Have to say, Leon Goretzka made me shit my pants. Excuse my French. I genuinely thought that was a goal though. And to be honest, I couldn't complain because this is what the stats were like. 4 shots, 2 on target to their 7 and 3 on target. They should have scored. They had 64% possession to their 36. And Danny scored from basically the penalty spot. It was a very nice play, I thought, running up to the goal itself. Everything except that the ball deflecting over would have made that move really nice, because it was what Chancellery swings it over to Navarro and then running down. But as you can see, we actually managed to beat Bayern. But they dominated us, they genuinely dominated us. They deserved to win, I think. But we got the 3 points, and that is a huge. Our first proper Champions League win is against Bayern. I mean, I know we've got the qualifiers and all that, but like Bayern, come on, like it's mad. And then you'll see who we have next in the Champions League later on in the episode. But we're currently dealing with the SPL and St Johnstone. And something I've noticed, right, with this clip here, right, Navarro actually earning the ball back, apart from the bullshit that happened there, is he has a lot of fight in him. Very nice ball in here, and Toure finishes at top right hand corner. When Navarro loses the ball, for some reason when I lose the ball with most other players, they struggle to get it back. But Navarro will just sort of nibbles away at players and just puts the graft in, you know what I mean? Gets the ball. Danny with a thunder cunt, to put it lightly. Very nice finish. And a ridiculous celebration. I've got a new favourite celebration. You'll see it eventually. Once I start sort of whipping it out. Very nice attempt from Nakamura. He's yet to really impress properly though. I don't think he's a bad player. He's just not done anything significant. I suppose you can't really expect much from somebody who is like 73 rated. Hit the post again. But yeah, he's like 72, 73 rated. I suppose you can't expect too much. But he's not really done anything significant. I mean, Jordan Gray's been doing more. I think Jordan Gray actually has more goals than him this season so far. But I don't know. The season's basically just started. So it's just a case of, you know, just kind of waiting to see what happens. And I made a mistake. I never done what I usually do with the team sheets, so this is what the team sheet looked like. I might start doing this more, but you've got Navarro, Romano, basically the strongest lineup. You know, Nakamura, Torres in there, but there's a couple of rotations actually. Carolina, Findlay, Morrison, Chancellery's out, and De Souza Pereira, well, right back. And I mean, I've got De Souza Pereira and De Silva Barbosa, and I keep getting mixed up between them. But the first half in this game, genuinely fuck all happened, apart from Navarro getting injured. Other than that, nothing else really happened. So it's just like, right, I need to bring on Martinez because I don't want Navarro's injury becoming worse. We'll see afterwards how long his injury actually is. Burns into Nakamura. Very close attempt, but Burns pulls off a good and he looks like an old man. But he's a regen player, so he obviously isn't an old man. Get the ball into Morrison, very nice finish. The defence should kind of opened up for me there, to be honest. Just doing me a bit of a favour. Morrison coming up big on his chance. I mean, he's been getting a lot of chances in the team, to be fair. Good ball. How Burns fucks this up, I don't have a clue. Should never be missing for there. He's got 70 something finishing, and I understand that he's not got the greatest of volleys or anything, and then Nakamura missing this, really just no painting him. I'm pretty sure I actually brought Burns out. I brought Burns off after that awful miss, and then Nakamura got that chance and then fucked that up. It could have easily been about 4-5-0 this game to us, but it wasn't to be. And then we have the result of Navarro's injury. Only 5 days, so not too bad. But next episode we have a start against Club Brugge in the Champions League. So if you're ready for that, smash the thumbs up, subscribe. If you've enjoyed the episode, you know, that's obviously standard stuff, and I'll see you all next time.